Hello, hello, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Y'all gotta take off the Wi-Fi to get it to come back right. Okay. So work with me now, y'all. Work with me. Okay. I'm back. Sometimes I forget when I'm outside. I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off so it won't catch the Xfinity hotspots. So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on. If you are watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching the replay, throw a two in the chat. If you learned something, show me some love. If you got any suggestions of things you would like to learn about within my scope, let me know because I'm open to suggestions. And you can always contact me by commenting, inboxing, texting me at 844-243-4901. And I pretty much got the same name across all social media platforms, guys. I'm not even really so much going to talk about services and everything right now. When I was in the gym this morning, I saw it on Fox News. They said the feds, they about to go up. Come on back. Okay, somebody was calling me, y'all. So the Fed's about to go up 75% of a point interest rates, and that's across the board, guys. This could be me. This means increases in credit cards, car loans, um, yeah, mortgage rates, all that good stuff. Interest rates going up across the board because the Federal Reserve is going up. Okay, so I named today's segment "The House Always Wins" because y'all know a couple of years ago, the government was giving out all that relief, okay? And then after the relief, what happened? Inflations, gas prices goes up, all that stuff. Just remember, the government, for the most part, they don't give away stuff for free. One way or the other, we gotta make up. We gonna make up for it, right? Because food prices are through the roof. Gas prices has finally come back down, but now the Fed's going back up. So that's how pretty much we pay things back even when the money is given out for free. Come on, y'all. All right. So why am I saying all these things? This is the reason why I'm saying all these things because people panic and they say, what we gonna do? How am I gonna do this? And all that good stuff. Listen, like we said, nobody's if you've never heard this before, nobody's coming to save us. Not like that. Okay? Nobody's coming to save us, which means you have to save yourself. I'm gonna say that again. Nobody's coming to save us, which means we must save ourselves. How do we do that? Number one, it starts with your mindset. Because as I stated the other day, like some people sit around and think this is all there is to life and is not. So what's important here is you have to think of ways, you have to come up with ways to be able to help yourself. And a lot of times that could mean financially, right? So how do you do that? Like I said, is a mindset thing. One thing is you should be hanging around people that elevate you and motivate you on a daily basis. Listen, I put up a post yesterday saying I'm looking for people to have 6 or 7 figure conversations with every day pretty much. Let me know who's in. And I really didn't get any much responses, but then somebody did. Well, I didn't understand why. So somebody did have the guts to say, well, what's a 6 and 7 figure conversation? And I'm glad that they asked that question because I'm thinking that's the reason why I didn't get much. Number one, you starting with accountability. Number two is how can we be better? How can we elevate? Um, How can we generate money between ourselves, businesses, referrals, things of that nature, services? How do we serve the public? Things like that. And I'm gonna say one piece I want to give y'all out here, business person or not. Don't get mad when people get charged for what they do, because that's what they're supposed to do. Trust me, it's something, at least one thing that everybody is good at. And if it helps people in any type of way, or if it solves some type of problem in any type of way, you can monetize it. Stop getting mad at people for charging you for their service, because that's what they're supposed to do. And in case you don't know, money only comes from one place, and that is people using some type of form of service or good. That's what makes us consumers. Okay. So with that being said, stop getting mad at people for doing that. You can do the same thing. Stop thinking you can't. So you got to get outside of your limited beliefs. Like, listen, if you know how to make pocketbooks, I don't care what you know how to do. You can monetize it and make money from it. So stop getting mad at people who do. And like I said as well, some people hoping some type of miracle is going to come, and with the way things are going in our societies nowadays, it's not going to happen. Now, we all know the saying that God helps those who help themselves, but another way of saying that is faith without work is dead. Like, for example, I want to lose weight, but I can't sit in my bed and say, "Ooh, please help me lose 30 pounds." No, I had to actually work out and eat better, because I have a goal, number one. And number two, I have to work at that goal. I can't just sit and say, "Oh, please help me. Let me just magically lose 30 pounds." That's not going to happen. I have to work at it just like anything else. So all in all, what I'm saying, guys, is let's get better. Let's change our mindsets at the way we look at and approach life and people. And there's multiple ways you can do that. You can, number one, is starting with yourself, making the decision that you are going to elevate your mindset. That's number one. Number two, you got goals, write them down, give them dates. And you can break them up. You can do yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. Number three, you need to hang around different people. If you don't talk to people that's not elevating you, telling you, and y'all sharing about being better in whatever way, you need a new circle. And then another thing you could do, read books, talk to people that is doing what you would like to do. Mentorship, that's what I'm talking about. Because you always have to learn from somebody else, and then eventually you can teach somebody else, because that's what you should do. Gain wisdom, you get experience, and then teach somebody else. Period. So like I said, starting with the mindsets, these are the things that needs to be done. Nobody's coming to save us, so we have to save ourselves, guys. All right. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, guys. Let's get it together. Let's make each other better, period. And I'm still looking for people to have 6-figure and 7-figure conversations with. Okay. You guys have a great night.